Hey everyone, Cole with GZ, another new release preview for Friday, March 10th, 4 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Hawaii time. All right, we have a large batch of new MOYES lures and our first public release of pre-skirted baits in the A La Vive skirts, different skirt color patterns. So that is this Friday, tomorrow. And we'll go over all these here in a little bit. And then over here we have a bunch of pre-owned lures, a lot of different lure makers and shapes and designs and all that. So let's just start with these while we're at it. Yeah, so over here we have two lures. They're fish head style lures made by a gentleman named Mahi out of Kauai. These came from, he's kind of a more underground lure guy, just makes some stuff on the side. Anyway, Mahi, these are, I believe they're both kind of a 9-inch size, 7 to 9-inch size. Really cool little fish heads. I've seen a couple of those around here and there, so it was good to kind of get those identified and understand what those are. Here we have some new Z lures. We got a 9-inch plus size bullet, kind of a 9-inch plus size slant in mirror, and it's kind of a rainbow mirror. You see there. And then we have a 9-inch slant, more ice blue color. So we have some Z lures. Over here, two random ones. I can't tell you much about this. Some of you guys probably will say something. Flash dancer. Anyway, we have a flash dancer, and then we have a unknown, unmarked. It's a very hollow, lightweight cupped lure. Unknown lure maker as well. This is more like a 10-inch size, 12-inch size. So yeah, those will be up there. And then we got a Java's Lures bullet. It's got some, you can kind of see the shape design on there. These are really cool. I follow him and just kind of watch some of his stuff. He makes some really neat baits. Don't have a lot of information on him, but yeah, Java's Lures, a bullet shape there. Bright pink colors. We got a bunch of fountain lures made by Steve Fountain, some old ones. We got two strawberry pearl heads. We have a bullet here. You can see the label on the eyes. This one right here actually does not have the marking on the eyes like the others, but this is a Fountain Lures. Again, strawberry pearl head. That's a jetted slant. And then we got a real shell, scoop face here. You can see the shell there. So nice little real shell lure. Yeah, a 9-inch size scoop face, and then a short-nosed jetted slant, another one right there by Fountain Lures. And then this one is also, we believe, a Fountain Lures. I'm getting confirmation, but it's same eye style as the others because it's unmarked, like that one strawberry pearl, but it's more of a blueberry pearl Fountain Lures slant. So a 9-inch size on that one. Actually, that'd be, I kind of call that, we use about Blue Ocean 302 skirts, but it's got a nice long head to it. So, all right, we have a Paulo Kai Rocket Man bullet. Let's see here, blue back, rainbow scale paper. An unknown, it almost looks like a futa, but an unknown, unmarked lure with kind of like a chrome insert over a rainbow pattern insert. Anyway, that's a more of like a 9-inch size lure, slanted nose, reverse taper. Kind of, like I said, kind of looks like a futa, but it's not marked. Here's another interesting one, Squid Lures. Been familiar with him. I don't believe he makes a lot of lures out of Hawaii. Squid Lures, it's got some cracked shell pieces in it. Kind of a root beer paper, a black root beer paper with doll eyes. That's a 7-inch size lure. All right, start over here. We got a John Lau Santiago, and then that's the Black Beauty style. Those are always pretty hot sellers. We got a 9" plus Koya. I believe this is 9" plus. It might actually be the 10" size clean sweep, but it's a Koya Lures Ice Blue Starburst. All right, then we have some Mark White lures here. Jesse White is now the one who's kind of in charge of Mark White lures, but some of these are a little bit older. We have a kind of a pink pearl, blueberry pearl, another pink pearl 7" size. This one's more of a 9" size. We actually put a fresh skirt on top. But these are the smokers. And then we have a really old kind of, I don't even know what you'd want to call that, but kind of this is an old lure. You can see it's probably caught its fair amount of fish. Yeah, just an old color pattern, no eyes or anything. Sort of an oil pattern look. And then there's another smoker, blue with black bars. And then we have one more, a 7" slant with the scoop face, blue pearl. Okay, we got two Charlie Tanabe fish heads. One is a 9" plus size bullet, and one is just a standard 9" bullet. They've definitely caught some fish, but really nice condition. So, two Charlie Tanabe lures. These are very old school fish heads, well known in certain parts of Hawaii. I believe he was on Oahu, but do not quote me on that. Anyway, we've had some in the past, a few of them, and these are, you know, probably 20, 30 years old. So, maybe even older, but they're one of the very well-respected fish head guys, real fish heads. So, and we will have potentially some more of these coming very soon. So stay tuned for that. And then I showed you that one, and then we have two Tsutomu lures bullets. The Moke bullet with an ice blue back. And to be frank, I'm just probably not going to have this right, but this is basically a non-jetted Kona Dragon. If he calls it something else, let me know, because I'm not 100% sure. But it's a kind of a fish head design, and almost like a 9" version of the what does he call HAF head. But it's like a Kona Dragon but it's non-jetted. There's no jets on the nose. Usually he has the jets right here. So yeah, that's what we got this week, and for the pre-owned lures at least. So that was kind of a lot to go through. But check them out. They'll be online tomorrow, the 10th of March. All right, now let's get to the MOYES Lures stuff. So if you recall, if you guys checked out the A La Vive video that we did when we first released those with the new release stuff, there's a bunch of different color patterns that we have. We have some skipjack, some mahi, ballyhoo, mackerel, and I think I'm missing something. Yellowfin tuna. Okay. Pretty much what we did here, because we have some mahi patterns and we have some skipjack patterns, so we focus on those for these MOYES lures, and we're really limited supply on in particular the purple skipjack. We're completely out. So if you're going to order online, some of these, like this one for example, the large blaster, we have a lure head available and the skirted one. There's only one in the skirted option. So if you want it skirted, we do have some other color skipjack, but the purple is all out. So we're kind of just slim pickings here, where we are working on getting more in. They sold very quickly. So then we got some mahi patterns. We got some green mahi, yellow mahi, and gold mahi. There's some gold mahi right there on the Dark-N-Stormy. So shapes, it's a 1305 XL shotgun, Dark-N-Stormy. There's 3 different color patterns there. and then a 4th right there, bleeding mackerel pattern. Dark-N-Stormy, XL Secret. There's 2 different XL Secrets and 2 different Mahi patterns, and then the large blaster. All right, now other ones, we have a restock of the Medium J-Boy. This was, I believe, our number 6 top seller from last year on our top seller post. Very popular lure, his most popular lure of all, really. One of his original shapes, and they catch a lot of fish, and they're very, very popular. So we got a bunch of, we just had a big restock of these. So we have a new Petrolero pattern, silver pearl. It's a little more of a root beer back Petrolero pattern. Red mirror, black top, white mother of pearl, blue top, white mother of pearl, and a green and yellow back. We kind of did a Mahi design with that one. And this one is the bleeding Mahi, green and red back. So we did a little bit of a bleeding Mahi pattern with that. And Black Death, we did that in kind of a purple and black and blue pattern. And then we got the popular green and blue oil slick. Really bright colors there with a black back. And then we got green and blue oil slick with a blue back right there. And then we got white shell and black and purple. And another Black Death. We did that one though in black over green. So there's those. And then here we have the large Argus, another popular lure for us. Skipjack, Petrolero. This is a fluorescent orange. We just did in a guacamaya pattern. Bleeding mackerel. Bleeding Mahi. We did the Mahi skirt over red. So it looks, kind of pops really well. Bleeding mackerel. And kind of another Mahi pattern, green back with a yellow stripe. So that's what we got this week. Oh, last but not least, don't want to forget these. We got some lure heads as well up there. The teasers, there is a double XL size of the A La Vive skirts. We need to bring those in still, so we do not have skirts for well, the Punisher we actually would. But for the other ones, so like the Sumo teaser, the Monsta teaser, we need to get those in. But we have new Sumos in that same Skipjack pattern, a Monsta teaser, the same Skipjack pattern, and then a Mahi Sumo. And then there's that bleeding mackerel Dark-N-Stormy. And then there's the Punisher, which is a really nice teaser size lure. I believe Andy's caught some really nice fish on that. And anyway, we got Mean Joe green color here. Really nice dark green and black. And then the Skipjack. So, and we got a bunch of other colors online as well. But, all right, that's it. We do have quite a few quantity of a lot of these. So it's a big MOYES restock. Check it out online on tomorrow at 4. Again, that would be the 10th, 4 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Hawaii time. If you have any questions, hit us up. If you have any questions on the A La Vive skirts, hit us up. We'd be happy to help. So yeah, appreciate it. Oh, and if you are into A La Vive skirt stuff and you want to learn more about it, I think Frothy's doing a Captain Frothy. He is the guy who Frothy De Silva. He's the guy who designs these skirts. I believe he's doing a live video today on how to skirt them. So you can do them a couple different ways, gluing or kind of sewing the back together. And he likes to sew the back together, I believe, and I think he's going to show you how to do that. So if you want to check that out, probably go follow him on Instagram and check that out. So, all right, that's enough for today. Sorry, this is a long one. We got a lot of stuff here. Appreciate it, and have a good rest of your week.